What up, guys? Your boy Just King ZA. Welcome back to my channel. Uh, Welcome back to the Just King ZA podcast. And yeah, man, today we're gonna be talking about the Libyan 95 or the Libya 95, which are the guys who have been found with a illegal military base in South Africa in Mpumalanga. Yeah, some scary stuff, some hectic stuff. Yeah, man, as we continue on our political talks and our music industry, whatever, everything concerning South Africa. So before we get into it, guys, please don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe to the channel so that you can be able to get my videos, all my videos, not just one here and there, that's going viral. No, I do post a lot of videos, but some of them, they don't reach you guys. So in order to get a lot of my content or to find more of my content on your homepage here and there, and also to grow the platform, to grow the community, because I do plan to expand the community to a point where I bring guests. I do speak to a lot of people online, and I'm sure that I couldn't have a problem to bring some of the people that you see on podcasts, some of the people who know a lot about politics, your celebrities, celeb podcasters. Do you understand? So that we can have deeper discussions with them and have our own share of sharing information on this platform about South Africa and politics. So your subscription, it seems like it's nothing, but it means a lot when you subscribe and you put the battery in my bag so that I can push more content and just push relentlessly and just give out a lot of content. So anyways, let's get straight into it. Libyan 95. Libyan guys that were here in South Africa, or are here in South Africa illegally, had a military base. Do you understand? Illegal military base. Do you understand? Right here underneath our nose. You know what I'm saying? This has been happening right underneath our nose. People are training. People are training to be soldiers and preparing for combat. Who knows who they are preparing for, at what time they're preparing for, what is the plan? Do you understand? How can you just create a military base? South Africa here, we have police, we have all these type of things, we have our own military. Who is this group? Who are these people who are just coming in and establishing, some sort of military base? Do you understand? Who are these people? So South Africa, as I said before, South Africa is under siege, guys. This thing of illegal foreigners is a very big issue, and it's starting to get serious right now. You are starting to see now what we've been crying about, When we talk about these things, a lot of people, they say that we are xenophobic, but it's not xenophobia. We can see that there's danger here. We can see, we interact with these people. Do you understand? We interact with these people on social media. We interact with people from all over Africa on social media, and what their intent with South Africa, or whatever it is that they are here to do, or their intentions are not pure. A lot of them, they are not pure. They don't have pure intentions. Their intention is gain. Do you understand? And when someone's intention is gain, there's so far that person can go. Do you understand? And now you have how many other countries? 53 countries. Each country will have its own version of that gain. You never know what it is, and eventually someone will have a vision of wanting to take over the country, or wanting to do what's happening in Congo here in South Africa, unleashing violence, sending out rebels. Do you understand? Those type of things. These are the things that we must be very, very aware about. We must know about, and we must be aware about, because just imagine if people are training. The moment they're done training, they're going to be attacking. They're going to be shooting people, killing people, and unleashing violence, and making demands. You know what I'm saying? So we need to avoid those type of things. And the only thing to do to avoid those things is to be lawful. We need to stop this lawlessness. Government needs to stop this lawlessness, this mismanagement. It needs to stop. Do you understand? It needs to stop, and we need to operate in a lawful manner. We need to make sure that illegal is illegal, deportation is deportation. Do you understand? And we need to make it snappy. Because what the hell is this? The borders are open. People are just coming in. I saw this video of Zimbabweans who were coming in. Man, probably 1,000 people that were there. Maybe 2,000. Literally, they were just walking, going to South Africa. Do you understand? So you understand how bad it is. How many people are coming in each and every year. You know what I'm saying? You can only wonder how many people are coming into South Africa, But someone has calculated and it was like about 1.5 million a year. Do you understand? So by 2030, this number of people could be literally, our total population can be over 100,000. We're going to end up having a population as big as Nigeria, and that's a problem. That's a problem in this country. There's already mismanagement, so much mismanagement with only 60 million people, I believe maybe it was 50-something million people before, But there was already mismanagement. They're failing to manage this. People provide employment for such a small number of people. You know what I'm saying? So what's going to happen if there's 100 million? What happens if these people now, they they outnumber us? What happens if these people now start to outnumber South Africans in their own country? Do you understand that it becomes a very, very unmanageable situation? Do you understand? So government, whatever it is they're doing, whatever, they're just sleeping, they're whatever. I'm glad that we put out the ANC. We really reduced their power. We took them down to size for real. We really halved their power, and next time we'll have it even more. If they don't do the right things, and they must act quick. This deportation of foreigners will be the main issue. Whoever will do this thing, whoever will deport and deal with immigration issues, that is the person who will be on the positive side of history. That is the person who will gain in 2029. And right now the DA was very strategic. They are at home affairs now. So if they do it, I can see the DA taking over the country for real. You know what I'm saying? Which is a shame for a party, for black parties. Like, damn, you needed Slarisa how ke lekgowa affair. What is Slarisa sa Lesotho ke lekgowa. For y'all don't understand, the medicine of a black man is a white man. How sad is that? The medicine of a black man is a white man. Do you understand? So that is very horrible that you will need a white person in order for you to have your country in order. Why are blacks not being able to manage themselves? This is a constant thing. You start to wonder that what is wrong. Do you understand? Why can't black people, no matter how sophisticated, no matter how educated, why they can't do for self? Why can't they do for country? Why can't they do? Why they can't have a legacy mindset? It's almost like they lose their mind when they get to power. It's almost like they lose their mind, they lose their frequency, they really lose their brain totally when they get into power. Like, you don't even think about legacy. You don't think about the future. You don't think about continuity. You don't think about succession planning. You don't think about the structures. All you want to do is to benefit. You want to benefit your family, your mother. Some of you don't even take care of your mothers. You and your wife. All I need in this life is me and my girlfriend. That type of thinking. Do you understand? So that's all you. Just because you got a wife, you're good, you have your children, you're just doing for self. No, you can't do for self. Do you understand? Once you're a public servant, you're a public servant. You're a public servant. Do you understand? You serve the people. You know what I'm saying? So you need to make sure that you do best, for people, so that they can vote for you again, and then you can create improvement. Do you understand? So here we are today because of people like that in a country that is full of everyone. So even Jacob Zuma is very much involved in this thing, because these things started to intensify during his tenure as president. So it's been 2 terms of horrible management, So this thing needs to be solved. Otherwise, we're gonna find ourselves with ISIS here in South Africa. We're gonna find ourselves with terrorist groups here, camping here, right here in South Africa. You know, gonna find ourselves with Boko Haram here in South Africa, camping out here, training, and you can't do anything. You can't go to them. You can't whatever. They got big guns and whatever. Do you understand? We need to deal with them while they're still, still trying. We need to know these things, and we need to just make sure if we have to unleash violence, we have to unleash violence. They have to know that, hey, South Africa is dangerous. Hey, those guys are dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Not this nonsense of people coming in with trucks all the way from Somalia. They come with trucks. They come here, they set up shops and whatever, and it's nothing. Nobody cares. People, they just come to check documents, but they know that those people don't have documents. And then they guys, cold drink culture, payola culture, bribe culture has ruined South Africa. You know what I'm saying? And some people are amazing, but it's so shocking how many people here in our country are so accepting of being bribed or being unfaithful. Not being a trustworthy person that looks out for themselves. Do you understand? So many of them, and it's crazy that even with children, even us, we went to school with people like that. You find that a person is a child, maybe grade 2 or whatever, but this person innately has gangsterism culture, gangsterism, stealing, lying, all these type of things. You even know them, even the teachers know them. Like, hey, kids, do you understand? Like, it's so amazing that genetics, I don't know if it's genetics or person just born like that. Born a criminal, born a thug, born, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you are raised, but you are too young, you know what I'm saying? Too young for some way, somehow, So, genetics are a real thing, you find that person's father or mother or whatever is some sort of weird person who does things, and you find that crossover to the child. That's just something I'm just thinking. Or maybe some people are just, but I don't believe in coincidence. So habits are habits, and habits are transferred. Habits are reborn. When you give birth to a child, you are giving birth to your own habits. Do you understand? Literally, you're finding someone who's just you're giving birth to your own habits. And that's what some people, they say is generational curses and whatever. It is a continuation of the habits of the parent. Do you understand? The child will do naturally what his predecessor was doing. That's what his genetic memory, muscle memory, has his memory, mind memory, genetic DNA memory suggest to them. That will be something that they will do without anyone telling them. It's going to be part of their character and who they are. Do you understand? So, as I was saying before I went on the tangent there, that's what I'm linking this thing to. South Africans being able to just take bribes and just live an unlawful life. This is what's causing these things, because we depend on our civil servants, our police, our authorities, to assist us and to fight for us when excuse me, I got a bit of a flu. Was it a cold? So our authorities, we have faith in our authorities. Those are the people that we look up to protect us but these same people are allowing nonsense. Do you understand? So we need to be very careful. Whatever is happening in Congo is a real thing. It's not a joke. Any country in Africa can become like that. And worst of all, it could be South Africa. This mighty giant, this America of Africa, could turn out become held ransom. And let me tell you something: the people that government needs to deport these illegal foreigners fast. By 2027. No, by 2026, there needs to be a huge progress. Like, they should be saying we've deported maybe 5 million or 6 million people. Do you understand? If they can do what matters is I'm telling you. If you're a politician, that is should be your main fight. That should be your whatever. That is, should be something you are really going for, because there nothing else matters. I'm telling you. Immigration and unemployment, those are the biggest, the big problems we are facing in South Africa. Literally. That is why the EFF lost the election. That is why the ANC lost the election, got 40% below majority. And that is why the DA remained the same as well. And that is why parties like Patriotic Alliance grew a little bit more. Do you understand? And now they're in parliament. Because DA was also advocating for foreigners and saying, hey, we need foreigners here. But they were talking about legal, but I don't know. Helen Ziller is not someone you can just go off of, and we need to see the actions. Do you understand, of the people who are actually leading? Because she's on the background. I don't know. You don't know what type of power she has there. But if we have to look at John Steenhuisen and everyone else in the DA. We have to look at Leon Schreiber and what they do. That is what we can go off of, not of what Gogo Helen Ziller is saying. Do you understand? So, literally, this is the main problem in South Africa. This is the cause of our problems. Illegal foreigners are the cause of most of our problems. They are the cause of farm murders. They are the cause of, even me, like when I've been robbed or something. I can tell you that 90% of those times is a few times, maybe three, I believe. Yeah, a phone was taken, and there was another one where two of my phones were taken, and the other one, yeah, that one was a South African. I don't. Let me tell you something. I don't even know if that is actually a South African. That could have been Mozambican. They could have. You do understand? So most of this time, these people, it's either Zimbabwean, and then the other one was Mozambican in town. My phone was taken, like they just pickpocket and whatever, but it's Mozambicans. They are there in town and all that in Joburg. Do you understand? So you think of any incidents with crime, and it's foreigners, it's illegal foreigners. Whenever I've been umchita wasekasi ati hey fit, hey, let's see phone whatever, rebellion, man, never actually. Do you understand? It's some people that are just walking around and whatever, and you know what I'm saying. So I'm not saying South Africans don't do those things, but yeah, but if you can ask anyone, the majority of time is this illegal foreigners. Do you understand? It's foreigners, people with a weird accent and all that. Do you understand? So this is a real issue, and it affects everyone. And now if you can go to car hijackings, people just know that it's this type of people, it's these people of this nation. Every crime in South Africa, you can tell that it's from this nation. This nation, because you can tell, you can see that this person is from where. You can tell by the accent, you can tell by that this person is not South African. Do you understand? And now a lot of people, a lot of companies, and a lot of things, a lot of even these heists that people do and whatever, they are being carried out by those illegal foreigners. You know, you stay in your country. Look at us with SA. Look at SA hip hop. You know, those guys, they wanted to go to America, but then they decided, they saw that no, we can make our own hip hop. And look at how big they made it. They made it nice. They made it. Do you understand? Look at the Amapiano guys. Look at whatever. They're here, staying in their own country. You know, and let me tell you, when these guys started this thing, there was nothing. There was nothing for this thing. You would think that you need to go to America to do it. Those guys started here, and they learned how to shoot videos. They learned how to mix and master songs. They learned how to do whatever. And then they created their own thing. And then it became this beautiful garden. And now they don't need to go anywhere. Do you understand? They can go there, but they come back home. And that's what African countries must learn. You build your own garden. You stay even when things are bad, and you build and you build. You can learn from Orania. Look at Orania. But you are so full of hate. So full of hate. Hey, oh, Europeans. But look at what they've done. They stayed in Orania when there was nothing in Orania, when it was a desert. And then they took 30 years to build that thing. Building bit by bit, living in struggle and whatever. But they knew the end goal. Look at it now. Now it's a garden now. Now people want to go there. People want to visit. Hey, Orania. But you don't see the middle part where those people are staying in a desert. Do you understand? So, guys, African people, hey, stop being dumb, man. Stop being dumb. This is dumb. Hey, it's nice there. It's nice. I'm going there. Like, that's so stupid. You guys say you're so smart. You have good education, but the education does nothing for you. That's so stupid, man. You just want to go somewhere. Why not build your own? Do you understand? Libyans and whatever, those people, they must build their own there in their own country. Why do they have to go to another country? Because this is looking like now an attempt, an attempt to coup. Do you understand? We need to be real, guys. We can't be thinking like barbarians and baboons. We were human beings. And when you have a tyrant in your country, tyrant leaders, you go to war. You must not be afraid to die. You must go to war and fight for your country's independence. And do you understand? Do not just run and whatever, so that tomorrow you can be a struggle hero like Mandela. Do you understand? So that's just what something I had to say. It's your boy, just King Zere, signing out.